Guys, I just wanted to take a moment to thank a lot of y'all who have just been doing above and beyond what we would normally ask of you to do in a very short amount of time. August has turned into an incredibly busy and productive month for our team. And so I just wanted to give a few shout outs. So for those of you who don't know, the faculty have been working the month of August to put in an application, which we're actually submitting this morning. And I'm very proud of the work that we've put in. And if we get the funding, it'll be amazing. But either way, whether we get the funding or we don't get the funding, the fact is this team came together and it kicked butt in the past month. And I'm grateful for everyone who helped with that. I want to give a few specific shout outs. So unrelated to the grant, but equally as important, we had Fatima, Alejandro, Sean, Sri Latha, Hannah, and Sam all working on the Homes Annual Report, which, as you guys know, is a very important document that we produce every year. Behind the scenes, Sean has also been working with Jose to create a new template that I understand is going to be fabulous. I haven't seen it yet, but I suspect it's going to look great. And so I just wanted to give a huge thanks to all of y'all who have been working on the Homes Annual Report while the faculty were working on this application. I also want to thank Srilata, Sean, and Alejandro. All three of you guys, I contacted you and said, I need you to write a section of this application and I need it today. And you did. You came through in flying colors. And so thank you for being so responsive and willing to prioritize what are sometimes unreasonable requests, but you came through and you did it. So thank you so much. Sam, you did an amazing job doing edits for us, often, again, with very little notice. So thank you for being an editor for us. Steve and Lindsay came through in an amazing way. Part of this application that we are submitting, we have to show community support. And the two of them pulled together well over 20 letters of support from our community partners. That is going to be critical, I believe, to our application. So thank you, both of you. I know it was stressful. For those of you who have never had to write letters of support, it is one of the most painful things that I find I have to do in writing a grant, because you're essentially writing the same thing over and over again in different ways. And you're writing all these letters for the organizations and then trying to get them back, get them to put them on letterhead, sign them, and bring them back. The fact that they were able to get us over 20 letters is impressive, and I'm grateful for that. I want to do a specific call out to Lindsay, because Lindsay did something that was so incredibly valuable, and I would love to be more normative on our team. She asked a lot of questions and challenged our ideas early on. So as we're conceptualizing the grant, every single day it was changing. We would talk to a community partner and then something would shift. We'd talk to another community partner and it would shift again. This is just sort of the nature of grant writing when you're working with community, right? Because you're trying to be responsive to a lot of different diverse voices. Lindsay, who's on our team, has a really great perspective because she's both an insider and an outsider. She's worked in the community, leading organizations, and now she's working with us. And she asked a lot of really important questions that sort of said, well, why are you doing it this way? And have you thought about this? And we listened and we did our best to incorporate what we could into the application. And I think our application is much stronger because of it. And I love that she cared enough about our community and about our work to do that. And so thank you, Lindsay, for challenging us. Know that we listened as best we could and incorporated it as best we could. I also want to give a couple of more shout outs, right? So Niles took 2 days to go to the Montrose Center and do participant observation at the same time that all this stuff's going on. They spent 2 entire days at the Montrose Center doing participant observation for the SHEAR project, and they're writing up their field notes for us now. It's a tremendous amount of work, not part of the normal work responsibilities, but I'm grateful that they did it. This past weekend, Alejandro, Safa, Carly, Sean, and Jakira all spent their Saturday collecting data for the Harris County community health worker project. Again, not all of them are working on that project, but they stepped in and helped out the team. And I'm grateful for that. At the same time that's going on, people are still working on publications. We have Jasmine, Alyssa, Michael, Casey out still collecting data. We have Isabel and Hannah and Sam still working on qualitative data analysis. So the usual day-to-day work is still happening, but all of these things happened on top of it. It was a busy month, but a good month. And I just wanted to give a shout out to the team and say thank you. Hope you guys all have a great Labor Day, and we'll talk to you soon.